In today's energy markets, let's take a look at natural gas futures today as they're experiencing a nice move higher here today. We're seeing them up better than 2% currently. And with today's price action, we're seeing a current level right around 2.877. Now, that is the June contract, and we're seeing most of the volume now rolling into the June futures contract, as that will soon become the lead month. And when you look at the trends in place, we're seeing natural gas futures now trading at 7-week highs. So some nice continued appreciation. And I think when you look at a couple reasons why we're seeing this strength today, there's a couple things I think to point to. Storage concerns being one, and also just global demand. And so I think let's first look at storage concerns. The EIA over the weekend or late last week basically indicated that when you look at the injection period so far, that year over year, the injection levels are way below last year. So I think there's a concern now that maybe we're not going to see quite the buildup in inventory that the market experienced last year. So that's one factor, I think, playing into the general trends. Also, the global demand storyline, as we're seeing demand increasing in Mexico, but also seeing exportation of natural gas continuing to ramp up as well. And particularly if they're not going to be able to get to those storage levels with the injection cycle running below last year, that could be a factor as we move through this cycle and into the summer. So that's part of the reason, I think, why you're seeing this continued upside momentum. Weather patterns have moderated a little bit, but at that same juncture, we're not really seeing too much of an impact on those revised forecasts through the last couple of days. Now, when you look at the general trends, I do want to point out this uptrend from the early April low continues to be realized. We're up about 13.5% in natural gas futures from that April 6th low. So again, this reestablishing this uptrend has continued to persist, and we are seeing it continue further today.